to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Warriors news fan update. Have you ever imagined a Warriors team with Zion Williamson? It sounds bold, but a trade proposal could bring this scenario to life. The idea of adding Zion to an already talented roster like the Warriors could be the key for Stephen Curry and company to return to the top. But is this trade worth the risk? The trade, involving Zion Williamson going to the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga going to the Pelicans, and Moses Moody and draft picks being sent to Brooklyn, raises some interesting questions. For the Warriors, having Zion on the team, if he can stay healthy, could turn them into an unstoppable force. Zion would add a physical presence the Warriors currently lack, while giving Steve Kerr the chance to explore even faster and more unpredictable small ball lineups. Imagine a lineup with Curry, Hield, Zion, Draymond Green, and Tracy Jackson-Davis. Who could defend that? Zion's ability to play different positions would allow for strategic flexibility that could be deadly in the playoffs. However, this trade comes with a big if. If Zion stays healthy, he could be a force to be reckoned with, but his injury history raises doubts. Therefore, the trade is not only a bet on the present but also a look to the future, where the Warriors' chances of success could increase, but with great risk. For the Pelicans, this trade marks the end of the Zion era. With a history marked by frustrating injuries and a lack of playoff appearances, New Orleans could be looking to move in a new direction. The addition of Wiggins, who still has years left on his contract, and Kuminga, a young player with untapped potential, could be exactly what the Pelicans need. The financial flexibility this trade brings could also allow the team to rethink their future and perhaps even look for new pieces to build a more balanced roster. While Kuminga may not be a healthy version of Zion, he brings a set of athletic skills that could be useful in a new direction for the franchise. As for Brooklyn, who cannot lose sight of their future flexibility, they may see this trade as an opportunity to gain valuable draft picks while avoiding a hefty contract for Cam Thomas, who will likely require a high-paying deal in the future. By trading Thomas for picks and Moses Moody, an affordable contract ideal for a long-term rebuild, the Nets strengthen their future without compromising the present. Brooklyn's strategic approach aims at building a competitive team over time, maintaining salary cap space for future star acquisitions like Giannis Antetokounmpo, should the opportunity arise. But, as with every negotiation, this trade is not without obstacles. The Pelicans will likely ask for more, possibly more first-round picks from the Warriors, which could be a challenge for Golden State, who would already be giving up a pick to Brooklyn. This will be the biggest point of tension in the negotiation. Will the Warriors give up even more future assets to ensure that Zion can be the missing piece for a championship? Additionally, adding Zion would also shift the balance in the Western Conference, making the Warriors an even more dangerous team in the playoffs. With a front line including a healthy Zion alongside Draymond Green, the team's defensive ability would be transformed. Zion's impact in the paint could destabilize opposing defenses, while giving the Warriors a new offensive weapon to complement Curry's talent. With Curry, Draymond, and Zion, the team will be much harder to predict and face, offering a combination of speed, solid defense, and offensive firepower. However, the lingering question remains, could Zion stay healthy over an entire season and, more importantly, in the playoffs? We know that health has been the great unknown of his career, and this is a factor that cannot be ignored. But on the other hand, if Zion reaches his potential, he could be the final piece needed in the title hunt. The talent is undoubtedly there, and if he can play at a high level for an entire season, he would be an invaluable addition. Meanwhile, for the Pelicans, the trade represents a chance for a fresh start. With Wiggins and Kuminga, the team would gain not only an experienced player who can contribute immediately, but also a young player with great potential to grow alongside other talents in New Orleans. Furthermore, the financial flexibility this trade provides could be crucial for the Pelicans to prepare for the future, possibly even attracting more pieces that fit better with the team's philosophy. Brooklyn's situation is also interesting, as by acquiring valuable draft picks and a player like Moses Moody, they secure a solid foundation for their rebuild. The Nets' long-term vision is a smart strategy, as they know the star market could open up soon, and having salary cap space and valuable assets will be crucial in positioning themselves for future acquisitions. But, as mentioned earlier, the biggest obstacle for this trade may be the Pelicans' request for more picks. Negotiating the Warriors' first-round picks could be a challenge, especially when considering the immediate impact of such a monumental trade. However, this also represents an opportunity for the Warriors to capitalize on their championship window while Curry is still in his prime, which could be crucial for the franchise. If this trade were to go through, it could change the NBA landscape, and the Warriors would have a real shot at dominating again, with a deeper and more versatile team. But, of course, like all trades, nothing is guaranteed until the papers are signed. As a Golden State Warriors fan, I view this trade with a mix of excitement and caution. Zion Williamson, if healthy, could be a transformative addition to the team. His athletic ability and physical presence in the paint are exactly the type of weapon the Warriors need to challenge teams like the Nuggets or the Lakers in the conference finals. Imagine a starting lineup with Curry, Draymond, and Zion. The defensive potential of this lineup would be much stronger, and the offensive power would be even more unpredictable. Moreover, the possibility of using small ball lineups with Zion playing as an improvised center really excites me. We know Draymond has played that role, but Zion would bring an added physicality, giving the Warriors even more flexibility. Adding Zion to the team, along with the versatility of Curry, Hield, and other young talents like Podziemski, could leave any defense in a panic. However, as a Warriors fan, I also have some reservations, and that concern is undoubtedly the injuries. Zion is an incredible talent, but his career has been marked by difficulties staying healthy. How would this affect the team's chemistry and the pursuit of a title? This would be a huge risk, especially when considering the impact of losing a key player like Kuminga, who has enormous potential and youthful energy that fits perfectly with the team's philosophy. Another thing that makes me think is the draft pick negotiation. The Warriors have a very promising future, and giving up more picks could weaken their ability to add young talent moving forward. What the Warriors need now is a championship window, not just an immediate impact addition. The big question is Zion that addition? So overall, as a fan, I'm torn. If Zion stays healthy and fits well into the Warriors' style, this trade could be the key to another title. But like any sports fan, I'm cautious when the risk is so high. I would still prefer to see the Warriors continue investing in young talents like Kuminga and Moody, but the idea of seeing Zion alongside Curry and Draymond is undeniably tempting. What do you think?